Hi, everyone. Danielle and Matt Noyes here. Thanks for making the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network part of your daily routine, storms or sunshine.
If you enjoy these videos, we invite you to become a member at patreon.com/1 Degree Outside. Support our mission of continuing to bring accurate weather forecasts and science insights to one and all.
Digging out this morning. Okay, well, maybe not necessarily, but Mother Nature likes to keep us on our toes in the month of April. Had the snow flying out there. Snow reports 3 inches of accumulation in Heath, Massachusetts, 2.1 inches in Ashfield, Leicester, Mass picking up 1.3, just under an inch in Staffordville, Connecticut, Grafton, and a coating in Framingham as well. So we saw the flakes out there. A lot of this was on the colder surfaces. The roads were okay. We're going to see another round of some wet snow that mixes in as we head into overnight tonight and tomorrow. More on that in a second. So there was that little bit of rain and snow this morning, light stuff. Now we've tapered off, little break in the action. Another storm center developing down to our south with areas of rain that have been expanding through the mid-Atlantic and then up into New Jersey, all with a dip in the jet stream, that trough that's carving out here across the eastern seaboard. It will continue to shift overhead for tomorrow night, push offshore by Sunday and Monday. We get a little brief break in the action again before some showers arrive on Tuesday, and then another dip in the jet stream comes in for some relatively cooler air, not as chilly as this week. Next disturbance going to be digging into the Midwest by the end of next week, and that will bring another round of some unsettled weather for us by next Friday, a week from now. So we'll take it one step at a time here. Latest timeline, I want to show you the map by tomorrow morning. It will look similar to this morning with areas of rain and snow, perhaps some sleet in between, but the intensity will be a little bit heavier than it was this morning in spots. So we're waking up to a chilly, raw Saturday, some isolated slick spots with elevation through the interior. That snow will expand north, but notice it is mixed with raindrops. So similar to today, where a lot of it does melt on contact on the pavement, but we may get some minor accumulation on grassy surfaces. Southern New England, it's plain old rain by the late morning and afternoon for many of us. Inland, just a few showers. Close you are to the coastline, some steadier rain and some downpours. By the evening, though, we do see a little break in the action. Central, southern New England, aside from a stray shower or two, still some pockets of rain and snow in northern and central New England extending into the Crown of Maine by the late evening hours and continuing for our Saturday night in Maine in the Pine Tree State. A lot of the rest of us do dry out, but Sunday, there's one more little wave that comes into play. So some light rain will likely fill back in on Sunday in eastern Massachusetts, 495 points east and then 128 points east, but it will be lighter intensity. Is it a nice day overall? No, but it won't be quite as wet as Saturday in the morning. And then late in the day, we may actually get some breaks in the clouds that develop, particularly through the interior. So not a washout the whole weekend, but certainly not ideal. Precipitation total here, we're talking about 1/4 to 1/2 an inch in much of central and southern New England. It's about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. There may be a few spots where we add on to some of that Sunday rain that sees about an inch, inch and a half from eastern Massachusetts back down to Cape Cod. Less, probably just a few tenths in far northern New England. Weekend snow, similar to this morning. It will be elevation dependent, okay? I'm playing things through. And with elevation, you may see a few inches of accumulation. Some of these deeper blues here up in southern Vermont and then into the Berkshires. But keep in mind, it's grassy surfaces. The lighter whites are coating to an inch, maybe a couple inches in the northern Worcester Hills, and then extending into the northern portion of New Hampshire and northwest Maine. There may be on the order of 1 to 3 inches in spots, again, with elevation, much of which will melt away. And in the valleys, even though we do get wet flakes that mix in, there's little to no impact. What about the wind? It will be increasing this evening out of the east-northeast. Essentially, with the storm center passing to our south, it is a nor'easter. But the wind isn't overly strong. By tomorrow morning, not that strong in northern New England, less than 10 miles per hour. But southern New England, we're gusting 20, 25 miles per hour, ramping up Saturday afternoon and evening, some 30 to 35 mile per hour gusts in the southern half of New England, particularly when you get to the coast of the South Shore, North Shore, Cape Cod, and the South Coast. The strongest wind will actually be out of the north as we head into Sunday morning and afternoon. We will see some gusts that go up to 40, maybe 45 miles per hour. The Cape, perhaps the immediate South Shore, and also the South Coast, stretching back over to Rhode Island, maybe some gusts near 40. The rest of us, it's a breezy day, yes, and it's generally 10 to 25 miles per hour in terms of any gusts that come into play. So not a damaging wind, but contributing to that chilly, raw feel. Saturday's high temperatures, well below average. We should be in the lower 50s. We're talking about highs in the upper 30s, maybe some 40s in northwestern New England. Saturday night, most of us are still above freezing, with the exception of far northern New Hampshire and Maine. So some isolated slick spots. Keep in mind, close eye on the car thermometer. If you do dip to near 32 and there's some leftover moisture, it may be slick in a few areas. Sunday, not as wet. Again, lingering showers in eastern New England, but it won't be as cold. 40s to 50s, where we get some breaks of sun through the far interior on Sunday afternoon. Sunday night, variable clouds, maybe a lingering shower in far northern and eastern Maine, 30s to near 40. And then Monday is a beautiful day. Sunshine, a few clouds mixed in, more of a west-southwest breeze. We're going to be up around 60, 50s for much of New Hampshire into Maine. I do think a little sea breeze may kick in at the coast. After what we've had this weekend, it's going to feel fantastic on Monday. Even Tuesday, though there is a lot of green on the map, temperatures will be in the 60s. And it's scattered showers. It is not a washout. There's a front coming in. And so that means by Tuesday, chances about 40 to 50% that we do get some showers that come in. A little higher in northern New England, but they're passing as they come on by. It's not a rain all day type of thing. Scattered activity on Tuesday. That will cool us off just a little bit as we head into the middle part of next week. You can track it, of course, all on our app. Videos right at the top. 14-day pinpoint your location. Send to us tab. It is free in the App Store and Google Play. Give it a download. Let us know what you think. And we've got merchandise for all seasons, different colors, sizes to choose from. Kids stuff on there as well. Check it out at swag.onedegreeoutside.com. Hope this has been helpful for you to plan out your weekend. And of course, we'll see you with an update on Saturday morning.